Yo, what's good, Hot Peppers? I know I said I wasn't going to make any Modern Warfare 3 videos, but considering an update just came out for this game, there's something that I feel like that needs to be talked about. So not only we're going to cover Modern Warfare 3 today, we're going to cover some other games like XDefiant and H2M. Quite a bit has been going on in the community, and right now it's pretty much a rough time of the year. A lot of us just don't really want to play COD, and I completely don't blame anybody. And especially for a sniper like myself, there's not much updates for snipers that goes on, but they did bring an update out. So on Modern Warfare 3, they released a final season patch note for Season 6, and the character finally got a buff. I mean, this genuinely needs to be talked about because every single Modern Warfare 2 sniper on Modern Warfare 3 is absolutely useless, besides maybe the SPX. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that the game should be solely focused on Modern Warfare 3 weapons, but it almost feels like you just added weapons to the game that literally make no sense to use. Like, there's no proper use to it. So basically what this means is that the character got a damage buff on the sniper rifles, and in one of the season patch notes, if you scroll down and you look for the marksman rifles, which some of you may not consider a sniper rifle, which I totally understand, but in a lot of scenarios, us snipers use marksman rifles in the same manner of a sniper rifle. So like for an example, like the SPR-208 and the SAB, you can actually one shot with the SAB now. Like it's pretty solid close range, close to medium range, I would say. And then same thing for the SPR. Like this update should have happened at least halfway through the game at the bare minimum, and especially for the character. And it's probably a marketing strategy that these developers do to make sure that we all use the new weapons, because if they made something that is new and then they quote unquote balance it, no one's going to end up wanting to use those weapons. They're going to end up wanting to use other weapons that they feel comfortable with or whatever the meta weapon is at the time. Now, as a sniper, should I be happy? Yes, I should be happy that this got buffed. But by the end of the day, it's like you're late to the party. And I can't discredit Sledgehammers for doing a great job for content. Don't get me wrong. I would give this game an absolute, God, I want to say 7 out of 10. When it comes to sniping, sniping is kind of on the interesting side. I mean, the Moors and the Stalker are pretty much the only snipers that you would probably use in this game, not even including the Cat AMR, the Longbow, the KV inhibitor. The KV maybe, but a lot of people just don't really care about it. I know it's going to sound harsh, but overall, as Modern Warfare 3 as a game, Longbow just does not look like a sniper rifle. This thing looks like an AR with a scope on it, and it has a single fire shot. Same thing with the KV. It looks like a battle rifle, and then the Cat AMR is probably the only thing that actually looks like a sniper, and of course with XRK Stalker and whatnot. But then you go over to the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, I promise you everything on this list is absolutely trash. MCPR does not compete with the XRK or the Moors. Same thing with the Signal. Signal maybe, so that might have an exception, but the Victus, this thing absolutely fucking sucks. Same thing with Intervention. I mean, I wouldn't even call it Intervention. It's like its own sniper within itself. The character just was absolutely useless all year. LAB, at this point, it's like the SPX. You're better off using the SPX in the first place. And meanwhile, there's a weekly challenge that is going on that allows you to shoot rockets from the Cat AMR. If you take a look in the firing range here, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Basically, you shoot, and it's literally like an RPG. It's not always consistent, and you're not always getting a one shot. I mean, you could probably piss off quite a bit of people with 3 bullets, but I promise you, like, no one's gonna end up wanting to use this within like the next week or 2. It's only for content. I mean, it's cool that they add something a little bit different to just switch things up, but I just think that the sniper rifles definitely need a little bit more love than usual. So another recent news, XDefiant, if you guys have played XDefiant as recently, I mean, I'm pretty much late to the party on this one. This is the sniper flinch that's going on with this game right now. It's pretty bad. It looks like it's almost unplayable. Oh, that is a very terrible lock to stretch. I mean, just, dude, look at that. You are aiming at pigeons, bro. Pigeons. Like, I get snipers need flinch, but at least not to that extent. At least to the point where you can somehow still see the enemy in the scope. Now we're aiming at pigeons. That is crazy. With a flinch like that, if you're dying a sniper still, I'm just gonna say it, you are fucking garbage. Now, I know technically I haven't been playing any XDefiant and I haven't uploaded anything on the channel, which is totally understandable. But the things that I have been uploading on the channel is H2M, which you guys have probably seen as of recently, and you guys will probably see some gameplay as I just talk here. As you guys may know, this game was leaked. Right now, unfortunately, the game is actually very dead. I'm going to hop on. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. Right now, it is 12:31 p.m. We are peak prime time, afternoon, at least for lobbies. On September 19th, it is on a Thursday. And most of you guys may know, one of the reasons why H2M pretty much died is because a lot of false positives that happen, with rumors saying that there's like people that are sending off RCEs in the game, or like sending you viruses, possibly even hitting you offline, or having viruses on the files in itself. And the truth be told, all these are just false. There hasn't been any RCE on the client itself. But as far as viruses, at least the files that I've been helping out you guys download, same thing with Rage or Rixway and Kia's video, all are legit. Same thing with Faden as well. But for anybody outside of that source, I can't confirm that they are safe. But the ones that I know, because they're my friends and I've tested out the files myself, those are fine. Now, going back to H2M, literally take a look at the servers list. There's literally only one lobby that is decently populated, and it's 11 out of 18. I've noticed my webcam is covering the screen there. We have 3 trick shot lobbies that are filled up. Sometimes you'll see nameless noobs get populated, but that has like minuscule health, and it's not even a vanilla Modern Warfare 2, at least closest to it. Actually, matter of fact, I might end up going playing this right now. Now, Hazy Network, I think this is the one that's like decently populated, and it's unfortunately at 180 ping roughly. Keep in mind, I'm in West Coast, so if you're East Coast, it wouldn't be as bad. But the game still runs fine, still runs smooth and whatnot. I mean, obviously, like I said, there's definitely players, and the ones that are bots are actually labeled bots. So if you're kind of late to the party on this one, you can technically still play this game. So if you guys want to like boot up H2M, I do have a video you'll probably see on the top right with the card popping up, or maybe like a link in the description, or just look up Rage's video. It's literally the same thing. And I've also heard that HMW is going to be a thing. That apparently they're going to be fixing some stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to share it in the video, but when that comes out, I'll definitely be making a video. There's like no confirmed dates for that yet. So as soon as you guys see a video from me talking about it, you'll know. You'll know. Sorry for also the missed shots. I'm like, this is my warm-up game, my first game of the day. So it kind of feels very, very weird that I'm playing this right now. I know a lot of people that don't like snipers, and you're probably going to end up clicking on this video bashing on snipers, and I totally understand, because if I got one shot by a sniper, I mean, trust me, as a sniper, I get annoyed by playing against snipers, because in my head, if you're pretty cultured enough as a sniper, you want to go against red gunners, right? That was the whole point of sniping in the first place, because it was a challenge to go against people who were good with an actual gun. And as a sniper, you're supposed to pretty much aim in and kill them before they can even get a chance to shoot you, which a lot of times that's very rare to happen, because you were able to like snapshot, I guess you could say. I think that's the key word. We're able to shoot from the hip and aim in at the same time, allowing you to just outgun your opponent pretty quickly. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely a lot of different ways that you can nerf and buff a sniper. I think that a lot of people that think flinch is the only solution, which is, I think, ridiculous. You know, there's a lot of variables that you can add into the sniper, is, you know, whether if you can move a lot or move less, or even just nerf the movement to an extent, slowing down the ADS speed. But even slowing down the ADS speed, you can still outplay a red gunner depending on the layout of the map. So let's say, for an example, you're playing like a map on Wasteland. That is a sniper like heaven map. You can quite literally sit in the back and outplay anyone with a red gun, because again, it's the map playstyle. Now you put a sniper on shipment. Shipment is something that a sniper cannot be able to compete on, at least on the recent CODs, because the other correlation you got to factor is the time to kill on these regular guns, and then also you have the shotguns and the LMGs that are willing to spray around the corner with like 500 bullets. What the hell? Another factor is like aim assist. It's very weak on Black Ops 6 with the sniping, and as of the recent CODs, it seems like sniping on keyboard and mouse is like the much more reasonable thing to do, because with how weak the aim assist is, and especially them not allowing us to have precision aim assist, really kind of throws it off balance. Which, me personally, I don't mind, because I played BO4 and that game has no aim assist for snipers, and it's generally not a problem for me. I'll be able to adapt. But as soon as I start getting good, again, without the aim assist, it's going to be annoying hearing people talking about how sniping is overpowered. And when in reality, when they pick up a sniper, they're not going to be able to do the same thing as me. Because with 14 years of experience of sniping, compared to someone that just, started playing Call of Duty like 2 days ago, it's not the same thing. Or even 2 years, or maybe 4 or 5 if I'm being nice. And meanwhile, while I'm on this topic, please do not compare this game to like the recent CODs, because this COD is just, everything is overpowered, which makes it fun. Right, like sniping wouldn't even be considered overpowered in this game, because you have new tubes, you have the ACR, the UMP, the TAR-21, the FAMAS, the M16. Brother, I can keep going and keep listing other things. You have the shotguns as well, the SPAS 12, the models, the striker, if you know how to like, you know, use the jitter mod. Like when someone tells me sniping is overpowered in the old CODs, I'm like, brother, you have no idea what you're talking about, bro. No fucking clue. Ooh, that could have been really nice if I got the guy on the top. I don't even know how I have 41 kills, to be honest with you. I don't know. I would really appreciate it. People can shoot down streaks, but people don't know how to use a stinger, unfortunately. Now, I do apologize if I, like, pretty much ran in this video and complained. Like, I just want to voice my concerns and, you know, just share my thoughts and see if anybody's on the same page as me on all these things. And there's like a lot of videos that I can make off of this game, and I already have about, I want to say 4 videos already lined up. So the only way for me to be able to continue the content on H2M is that if this game gets populated. That's literally it for the next month until BO6 comes out. Let me know what you guys think about the cyber update on Modern Warfare 3 and how you guys feel about H2M dying. And if you play XDefiant, let me know your thoughts on XDefiant Sniper Flinch. I mean, genuinely, there's so much to talk about. It's just crazy.